Paul Shough, 2-1 heavyweight fighter, and actually has fought at super heavyweight in the past, I believe. Lost his amateur debut in last year for IT Fight Series, then came back with 2 wins, a submission in the 3rd round, and a winner over Caleb Choate actually back in May. Now 2-1, all into the IT Fight Series, and just 22 years old.
Very young, very talented heavyweight. Not surprised to see him drop down from that super heavyweight class. There are a lot of big boys in that division. Talking to Paul earlier, he said he's been walking around probably about 245, 250 now. Says he feels a lot better, and probably going to stay in the heavyweight division for a little while, possibly move down.
Right, and part of the IT Iron Tiger fight team, as you see UFC veteran Justin Edwards in his corner here for this fight. It's always great, to have any UFC fighter, UFC veteran in your corner for a fight.
Absolutely. And he's got a tough test tonight, going up against Justin Richwine. Richwine coming off of a victory in under a minute. He had a rear naked choke victory back in September in Springfield in his hometown. So he's trying to ride the momentum wave and keep it going. And the interesting thing about this fight is this has implications for next month as well.
And his opponent out of the blue corner, Justin Richwine.
As you mentioned, Justin Richwine, 3-2, coming off of a victory back at IT Fight Series number 34 in Springfield, which is his hometown, and he got a huge ovation and ended up finishing that fight in under a minute with a victory over Mesmeran Sunsere.
Yep. And the interesting thing, as I alluded to just a second ago, is the December 19th fight, when we go to Zanesville, there is the potential that the winner from this fight could end up fighting one of the local guys down there, a former 205-pound title contender in Connor Kryptonite Heine on the December 19th show. So it'll be very interesting to see where that goes. Heine moving up from light heavyweight to heavyweight. And he's walking around about 245 pounds, and he's had a 2-year layoff since his title fight with Tyler Bostic. So it'll be interesting to see, how he measures up against either one of these gentlemen. That's interesting to,
guys from 205. It's hard a lot of times to find fights at 205. But if you can move up and pack on some muscle and pack on some pounds, a perfect example is Adam Milstead. He killed himself as an amateur to make 205 pounds, but just said, he has a huge body frame and he can walk around at about 240 pounds and just be absolutely ripped, not have to cut weight, and really still pack the same amount of power that he had at 205. So it'll be interesting to see Connor Heine at heavyweight coming up here in December at IT Fight Series number 39.
He has spent the last 2 years, working on his game, working on his ground, working on his strength and his conditioning. Says, even though he's at the heavyweight division, he still feels like he's as fast as he was at 205, but he feels that he's got more power, and I'm interested to see what happens.
With an MMA record, 2 wins with 1 loss. He's 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 255 pounds. Fighting out of the Iron Tiger Fight Team, Paul Shough. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter with an MMA record of 3 wins with 2 losses. He's 6 feet tall, weighing in at 249.5 pounds. Fighting out of Springfield, Ohio, with Vision MMA, Justin Comical Richwine. And the action again, your referee is Jerry Poe.
Ready to go here, heavyweights.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions from the back. I expect you to obey them. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch one now, we see this.
So far here tonight, Vision MMA has not had the greatest night, so we're going to see if Justin Richwine can turn their luck around here tonight and get a victory for his team.
Right, heavyweights here, Paul Shough in the black, trimmed in blue. Justin Richwine in the red, white, and gray camo. Jerry Poe, the third man in the cage. Shough working the jab here early on, inside leg kick. As he kind of overcommits and gets taken down. Richwine now looking to take his back. Big knee up against the cage by Richwine. Shough has a hold of Justin Richwine's neck here. As Richwine is pressing the action. There's a big uppercut that misses, right hand that doesn't. And they reset here in the middle of the cage.
These are two big bulls. Big right hand by Richwine.
Yeah, kind of a slapping right hand there. Left hand, straight left hand lands.
Oh!
Straight right hand by Shough, and Richwine is done.
Shough with the straight right down the pipe.
And I was going to mention that Richwine was dropping that left hand when he threw his kicks in.
Wow.
Off of that counter right hand by Paul Shough. Great finish as he moves up to 3-1 here in the heavyweight division.
That was a beautiful straight right hand by Paul Shough. Caught him right on the button.
Nick Hahn has our official result.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest at 53 seconds in the very first round, declaring a winner by TK.